everybody, it's Randy from Jacob's Triangle again. Welcome to the vlog. Today I'm just going to kind of walk around and talk a little bit. If you look behind me, you can see that, let me get out of the way here. We've got in the tractor shed next to the tractor, we've got tires. Had the two back tires for a while and finally got the remaining front tire that I need. So we're going to be putting tires on the tractor pretty soon. Look for that in the next probably week or two. Yeah, week or two. And the garden's going. The corn's doing fairly well. I think we're going to have a small harvest of corn. It's nothing outrageously crazy. Tomatoes aren't growing as well as I thought they should. I think it's because of the way that I am watering. You know, the 330 gallon tote I put that on there twice a week, and I just think that it's probably not enough water for anything. The peppers aren't very big. The bell peppers, a couple of them are making some peppers. The jalapeno pepper is doing nothing, he's lazy. The eggplants they have a few eggplants on them, but they're not very big. I'm probably going to pick what is there in the next couple of days and see what we can do with it. The okra was doing pretty good for a while, and now it's doing nothing. It just quit. Cucumbers, I got one. Squash, let's see, squash melons, honeydews, and watermelons. The watermelons are still alive. They're pretty small, and they're not doing nothing. And I really think it's just because of the way that I water. I can't get enough water on everything. And it's a weed patch. Unfortunately, with everything that I have going on right now, getting out there and pulling weeds in the garden is just not something I can do just yet. I need to. I really need to. And I may just leave it go and let the garden finish the season out and just get under. So let's go over and just take a quick look at the weeds and the plants and see how everything's going. Okay, here we are next to the best corn. And as you can see, it's as tall as I am. And if we get in here close, you can see I've got a few ears of corn. I got another, get over here, I got another one there. And the other corn, they're doing about the same, a couple of ears per plant. Some of them are starting to get a little bit thicker, so I think they're going to turn out eventually to be good ears of corn, but we'll see how that works out. Okay, here's the eggplant that is the hardest working. He's got a good, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggplants on it. And like I say, they're all, as you can see, not very big. Probably still edible though, so I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably pick them in a couple of days and see if maybe my wife can make that Filipino eggplant dish that I talked about at the beginning of my vlog. Okay, here's one of the Ace tomatoes. As you can see, it does have some tomatoes on it. It's got one starting to turn red down there. Yeah, there it is. I think that one, if my construction crew don't come and take it, I think it'll be ready in a couple days. But as you can see, it's, the leaves are turning a little bit yellow, and some of the tomatoes that I've been pulling off that I do get myself have had cracking. So cracking means that the water is not being consistently applied, and it causes sudden rapid growth of the interior that the skin can't keep up with, and it cracks. So I definitely think that my watering system is hurting me. Well, it's not hurting me, it's hurting my garden. This little bell pepper, even though he's a tiny little guy, he's just trying his darndest to make some bell peppers. It probably won't be very big, but there's going to be a few. I plucked a red one earlier, and the yellow one, let me look at the yellow one over here. The yellow one here has got a couple on it. So we'll see what happens there. And apparently when you're working at somebody else's property, when you're done with your soda bottle, you just give it a toss right out in the garden. Alright, here's the okra plant. As you can see, it's it's stunted. It should be probably 3 to 4 times the size that it is right now, and should be loaded with okra, and it's not. All of these plants, the tomatoes and peppers, all got fertilized, so I don't think it's a nutrition issue. Possibly could be, but I think it is really just not enough water. This is the best cucumber. It's a pickle cucumber, and it's got some flowers on it, so I may get a few more cucumbers off of it, but this is the best one. The other ones are just not good at all. I think once again it's water. Cucumbers need water. Here is a sad little watermelons. Might be a weed with that watermelon. There you go. There's the update on my sad little garden. I think that if I could have watered it more consistently, I probably would have gotten a better growth, and maybe even a yield. I did get some tomatoes off of it, and like I said, I got a cucumber. Looks like I may get some more, but we'll see. Corn, I'm going to get a small amount of corn, and tomatoes, who knows how much I'll actually get. I guess I'm feeding the construction crew too, so I may not get very many. And my wife, she teases me about how much work I do for a small yield, and I do it because it's fun and I learn. You do things and you learn, and obviously one of the biggest things that I'm learning here is that I got to figure out a better, well, I don't need to figure out a better way of water. With the house being built now, I'm going to get water, regular water service. So I'm not going to have to pack the water tote because it's cumbersome. It takes a long time. I would make a video of what I go through to water, but that probably would be kind of boring. Basically I push the water tank up in the back of the truck, drive over to the house, put the hose in it, wait about a half an hour for it to fill up, and drive back over here and hook the hose on the pump up to the drip system, plug it into the generator, and let it run for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And that's how I water. That's why I only do it twice a week, because it's time consuming. So I'm not giving up. I'll have another garden next year. I'll have to see at the end of the growing season what I need to do to get this ground or this garden ready for the winter, so it'll be ready to go next spring. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for joining me. If you like what you see, although today's probably not the most exciting, there are other videos that I'm going to do that will be more exciting. So hit the subscribe button down there. I'll put my face up here. You can click on that too. The bell down there, you can click on that and you'll get notified when I make new videos. Hit the like button, thumbs up, and feel free to leave me a comment. Thank you for joining me today.